What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy back at you, Lou, with a wrestling video. This is on the Raw review for 5/30/2011, May 30th, 2011. Man, if you like what you hear, subscribe, let me know what you think, if it suck, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. I really don't give a damn what you think, so, everyone's entitled to their opinions, so just let me know. Um, I'm not gonna gripe too much about this Raw. This was a good Raw. I gotta say, it opened up good with the exception of technical difficulties they were having. To make a long story short, R-Truth came out and cut this promo. You couldn't hear half of it, but they played a segment from the promo back later on during Raw, and you get R-Truth going to this little kid, and his father. He's like, "Little kid, are you little Jimmy? You little Jimmy?" And then he's looking at his father. He's like, "You got something to say?" And the father's like, "What's up?" Then John Cena comes out, and that's when you can actually hear the audio again, and basically just cuts one of his stupid Superman promos. He had to be out there to get the spotlight, because he has to be somewhere on the show. And of course, we all know what was gonna happen. He's like, "If you want some, come get some." Archer's like, "Okay," and da da da, and go figure, who makes the announcement that we're gonna have this match? The anonymous GM, brother. I've had enough of this anonymous Raw GM shit. Who the hell gives a fuck who the Raw GM is anymore? Does it really fucking matter? I mean, really, seriously, people, who the fuck really gives a shit anymore? They've been going with this shit for like a year. We all thought this was gonna end at WrestleMania. It didn't end. So I don't give a damn. But he basically came on and said, "Well, since you freaking guys over here are gonna make that match, then we're gonna make it too." I love hearing Michael Cole. "Can I have your attention, please?" I fucking hate Michael Cole. But it was a good segment overall, other than the fact that R-Truth looks like nothing but a big joke because, he makes people laugh too much in his promos. He's supposed to be a heel. It's almost like he's trying to generate a pop. And, Santino Marella had the same problem. Santino Marella was supposed to be this heel, and what happened to him? He went and started being too funny. Next thing you know, no one would take him seriously as a heel anymore, so he became a face. And R-Truth to get buried as a face. At least as a heel, he's got some credibility, The "What's Up" gimmick was done 10 years ago. He should have buried it the day he tried it. Going on to the next segment here, you had, once again, the show continued on, and it wasn't bad. It actually continued to stay good. You had your Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston match. It was a good match. This is the same thing, we see from every other Kofi Kingston Dolph Ziggler match, but of course WWE doesn't want us to think we've ever seen that before, brother. But the match itself was good. I'm not going to complain about the match. I really enjoyed it. The right person went over. Kofi Kingston did lose the match. Dolph Ziggler did win. So the right guy went over, the heel went over, so at least it sets up some kind of feud. At least it's not a face versus face. Thank God we have a heel versus a face. And hopefully this time around, they'll do the booking right for this next pay-per-view, and the heel will actually win. And God forbid, because, Dolph Ziggler's only held, one title. And he held the Intercontinental title. I forget it for a while, but granted, he hasn't did shit since. They gave him the World Heavyweight title on SmackDown for, one day, and lost it the same day. That made him nothing but a big joke. He did, have blonde hair this time. He doesn't look like a jobber anymore. Thank God. He came out the other week, and he actually didn't even come out. He was already in the ring for the match, and I didn't even know who the hell he was until, the Raw announcers or whatnot said his name. Oh, I never guessed. But, like I said, it was a good match, and hopefully this match sets up something for Capital Punishment to where they can feud for the title. And, like I said, Dolph Ziggler goes over. We'll have to see what happens, though. I could pray. The next thing we had was an Alberto Del Rio segment. It's basically him talking about, how he ran over Big Show with the car, or I'm sorry, Rodrigo Rodriguez ran him over with the car. Rodrigo Rodriguez is fucking awesome. So is Alberto Del Rio. Together they put up so much heat, and from what I understand, there's gonna be a Kane versus Alberto Del Rio match at over the limit. I'm sorry, not over the limit. That already passed. At Capital Punishment here, and I'm not sure if it's gonna happen, but if it does, I really do hope that Kane does not go over in this match. Alberto Del Rio really needs this, especially after he lost last couple pay-per-view matches. He really needs that oomph, or else people aren't gonna take him seriously after a while. Even though he's great on the mic and he's great in the ring, he doesn't want to lose that push that he was starting to get before the whole Edge retirement thing. But overall, it was good. On to the next match. It was a Divas match. It was crap. Eve Torres did no moonsaults, whatever. That doesn't make a good match anyway. The Bellas completely just had Eve in the ring the whole time, basically, and was grabbing her hair and doing like nothing at all. And then Kelly came in and did like her botched Hurricanrana that looks just so ridiculous because she can't even do it right. If you can't do it right, don't do it. Some stupid bulldog, a botched back body drop that looked like a Northern Lights suplex that was really screwed up with a release. And she did some stupid leg drop to finish it. Who gives a shit? That shit was fucking irrelevant. That doesn't help anything. That all that did is further bury the Divas division. And it's already a complete shit as it is. The only thing they don't care about less than that is the tag titles. But it is what it was. I'm not going to bash it too hard because those women aren't wrestlers. They're just there to look pretty. But it's not entertaining. WWE, it's not entertaining. The next match, well, the next segment I should say, was with Michael Cole. And he came out and he was bashing on Alex Riley. And called Alex Riley out, and my man, Alex Riley, has some entrance music. I can't believe it. Granted, it still sounds like jobber music, but at least he's got his own theme. I mean, whatever. And he came out and, and Cole's talking shit about how he, looked down upon the Miz and he fucked the Miz up and he beat up the Miz. That was wrong. I think the Miz dud for him. And Riley said a couple of things. The next thing you know, Riley fucking knocks him out. And as he's beating the crap out of him, the Miz runs out and beats the crap out of him. Next thing you know, it's 2-on-1. And you're thinking, oh, fuck, he's going to get buried. And that was the end of the good Raw right there, with the exception of Divas match, which was complete shit. But no, they actually did something really stupid to redeem for it and to make Alex Riley look good. This is one of the dumb things WWE likes to do, where they'll just have something stupid happen. In this case, Michael Cole just walked away and went back to the announce table like a dumbass. And then, Alex Riley just got back up like he's Superman, John Cena. Oh, no damage. And just fucking beat the crap out of the Miz and had the Miz off running. Awesome. The whole Cole thing with him leaving, the whole thing was retarded, but yay for A-Rai. If he goes over, that's awesome. He's great in FCW. We all know he's got skill on the mic. He's good in the ring. Push him. Man deserves it. I hope this is the start of his push. Go A-Rai. Yeah. Alright, next match we had CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. It's what it was. Just like the Dolph Ziggler Kofi Kingston match. We've seen this before. At least this time CM Punk went over. The match was good. It was actually probably the best match on the card. It wasn't bad. The end result of the match, Mason Ryan kind of grabbed Mysterio's leg, and Mysterio got kicked by CM Punk with the kick that took out the Big Show, a couple of weeks ago or whatever. We got the 1, 2, 3. Aside from the fact that Mason Ryan pulled his leg, he did win pretty cleanly. And as long as they continue to put him over like this, over guys that are relevant and somebody like Rey Mysterio, and thank you, Rey Mysterio, for once again putting somebody over. And although you probably have to do it just at the expense of the fact that they don't want to lose him at the end of the summer, but whatever. But it was a good match. The right person won, and it just makes CM Punk look more relevant, and looks Nexus look more relevant, because Nexus looks like shit even with the titles, the tag titles. Next up, you had Amazing Kong come out. Amazing Kong, Karma, Awesome Kong, whatever you want to call her. Karma come out and says she's pregnant, which, a lot of people are upset at the fact that she cried. Now she come out and she's saying all this and that. It's kind of killing her character. It's actually doing her a favor because now that the fans know why she's going to be leaving, she's coming back. She explained, how, she got there and, she didn't make season 2 tough enough because she was too fat. That's what JR told her. And the Bellas came out and knocked her because of that. And I thought it was good because not only did it tell us why she's leaving and she wants to be a mother and it's just as much as she wants her WWE career, but she will be back. But it sets up a feud with the Bellas when she comes back. So I mean, it's not that big of a feud, but she can make anybody look good. So more power to Karma. I wish you luck, baby. All right, the next match on this card was Jack Swagger, the All-American American, versus my man. Cannot believe this. My man actually got some TV time. And he didn't lose the match. That's Evan Bourne, baby. Now, the match itself wasn't bad. Granted, I think Jack Swagger should have won this because all the heat he got drawn over with Cole and this whole Jerry Lawler Cole thing, which apparently they're friends again. WWE's booking, whatever. Stupid shit. But I would have thought, that this would have been the push for Jack Swagger, but I guess not. They're just going to continually bury him, even though I think he could be a future main eventer. They gave him the World Championship once. He's going to get it again. I just thought now this would be the start of his comeback, but my boy, though, he did go over. Even though Evan Bourne's never going to be the World Heavyweight Champion, if they give him the U.S. title, or just get rid of the U.S. title and just make a welterweight belt for the guys that don't weigh as much, and they can have entertaining matches, because they put on great matches in the mid-card division, way better than the main event does. So, but regardless, he's my man. That's my man right there. Go Evan Bourne, bro. That's what's up, man. You finally got some airtime. The last match here, R-Truth, John Cena, the fucking living legend of the fucking Super Friends. Go! Super Friends, go, man! Him and fucking Randy Orton, Triple H. Well, I guess I can't bash Triple H as much now because he's not on the main roster. He doesn't really wrestle anymore, thank God. But, John Cena's usual 4 moves of doom and Randy Orton with his 4 moves of doom. But amazingly, Cena did not get off the 4 moves of doom. And guess what? R-Truth won the match. Holy shit. It's amazing. And to top it off at the end of the thing, the kid and the son, the son and the father that he insulted back earlier in the show in the beginning, he went and poured water in their face to distract Cena. That's why Cena couldn't make it back in for the 10 count, and he won via disqualification because of the count out. That's awesome way for him to go over. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed he didn't go over with a pin, from some really cheap shit, but he won. That's all that fucking matters. And hopefully, this is going to set up him and Cena at the next pay-per-view, the Capital Punishment, and hopefully he'll go over. If he doesn't go over Cena, I'm going to be pissed. So, yeah, that's that. Overall, it was a good show. Can't complain too much. With the exception of the Divas match, it was complete crap, and the wrong booking of Cole walking away from the fight with Alex Riley. The rest of the night was really good. Promos, everything made sense. It kind of helped build towards the pay-per-view a little bit. Hopefully, maybe setting up some matches. We might have a Kofi versus Dolph. So you never know. Hopefully, this continues. The right people went over this week, and the right promos were cut to get the right people over, and the matches were decent. I'll give the show a B. It was good. If you had minus the Divas segment and had a little bit better wrestling in it, and fix a little bit of the booking with Cole walking off and a couple other things, this would have been an A show easy. But people, let me know what you think. If you think I'm a complete idiot and it sucked, let me know. Just make a video response. Send me something in my inbox. Leave a comment. Please subscribe up above if you like what you heard. You know what it is. This is Lou here, Wrestling 2101. I'm out. Peace.